see you.
Hello. Hello there. Nice piece of furniture, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Looks like the new nanny's moving some of her furniture in.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? See ya.
Yeah, bye.
Sammy! Sammy!
I must have dropped off.
Never mind that. I thought you were going for the baby.
I'll go now.
Well, you said you were going for it while I was at work.
Oh, I'll go and get ready.
Don't bother, I'll go myself. If Owen thinks he's going to get away with taking my grandchild, he's got another thing coming.
Oh, Dad, don't you go. Look, let me phone him.
Look, this has gone far enough. I mean, that child should be here with his mother. I know you've got your problems, but there's nothing we can't sort out.
Oh, Dad, don't you go around on the bounce. I mean, if there's any trouble, Owen's mum will phone the police.
The longer Louise is at Owen's, the harder it'll be to get her back. Why did he take her, Sam? I mean, what went on?
I don't know. He said all sorts of things.
About what?
Can't remember.
Right, that's it. I'm going for it.
Dad, please. Dad, please. Look, I'll get a wash and I'll put some clothes on and I'll go.
I don't think you're up to arguing a toss with Owen. He really rode you into thinking that he's right. Just let me do it my way.
No, because it'll go all wrong when you get there.
You all right, Frank?
Yeah, all right, Mick.
Look, can you just leave us alone, please?
It's all right, thanks, Patricia. Sammy, go back inside and get yourself sorted out. I won't be coming back without Louise.
You okay, mate?
Yeah, it's all right, Mick. Just a slight hiccup.
All right, Dee. Hey, your run hasn't seen Terry Sullivan around, has he?
Oh, I don't know. I've just got back from work.
All right, then. See you later.
See ya.
All right, John. All right, Mick.
Nice piece of furniture. John Harrison was wondering if it belonged to your nanny and if she's moving in.
No, it's mine.
You haven't heard anything from Margaret, have you?
I was hoping she'd be here to greet me. We had a postcard. She's due back today.
Today?
Yeah, hoping she'll turn up soon.
Beautiful piece of furniture, isn't it? Don't make them that solid these days.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to work out a way to get it inside.
Oh, well, we'll be able to manage that between the three of us, won't we?
You sure? You've been in hospital recently, haven't you?
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm on new medication now.
Well, it looks very heavy.
Ah! Just the man. Over here, Peter. Here, now I'll get it inside for you.
What's up?
Just take the other end, will you? And we'll take this inside for Mrs. Farnham.
Are you sure? If you flake out, I don't want it on my conscience.
Look, if there's any problem...
Listen, please. People, stop worrying about my chest. I can breathe perfectly adequately, all right? I'll get on the other end.
If you do hear from Margaret or our Derek, could you let me know?
Yeah, of course I will. Just hope she comes soon if she wants to carry on working here.
How many more times are you going to count that?
Just checking, bro. I don't want to hand it over to Terry and find her a few buff shoes.
Oh, don't make me laugh. You've not let that dosh out of your sight since you got it.
That's how it's going to stay, I know.
Hey! How comes all of a sudden you're behaving like you're the boss? I hired you, do you remember?
Didn't you know? There's been a coup.
As always. Big brother takes over. Here.
I don't suppose you could lend us a few bob, could you?
Are you mad? I'm skinned.
Look, Matty pawned his dead wife's jewellery to keep us in a job. But he did say he was just lying there doing nothing. Yeah, but it still must have meant something to him, though, mustn't it?
Listen. Terry doesn't know how much we've made. All he wants is his rent and a cut of the profits. He wouldn't know we just kept a little back for ourselves.
Hey.
Ow.
Oh, Terry's a mate. I couldn't stitch him up like that. Look, he's given us a good opportunity to get a decent business and a bit of security behind us.
Why don't you take it up to him, then? Seeing it there's cracking me up. When the landlord's ready, he'll come for it. And we'll be there with our first instalment on the road to success.
Hiya.
Oh, hiya, love. Busy day.
Hello, sir. Mr. Farnham says our Derek and Margaret are due back today.
How would she know that, then?
Said she got a postcard.
Where from?
Well, I thought to ask.
Wait to see your Derek. Well, Davidson does a dirty postcard, could he, eh?
Well, she should be due back by now. Hope nothing's happened.
Like what, love? They're probably just late.
Could have sent me a card.
Will you stop worrying?
All right, Ron.
All right, Tel.
Where's your limo?
It's down there, mate. Long time no see.
Well, I've been busy, haven't I? Here, there and everywhere.
Yeah, what's with the limo then? Are you on a wagon?
No, I've just awarded myself a nice bottle of malt whiskey.
You gonna ruin it with lemonade?
Well, it's to his own, eh?
75, please. Hey, listen, while you were here, I was talking to Mick last week about that rent business.
And what's all that about?
Well, didn't you get a letter?
Probably, but if I get anything official looking, I'd just bin it.
I'm not bothered about these estate agents collecting the rate for Barry Grant.
I don't care so long as Ellis and Mick pay me, I am happy.
They're doing all right in there, aren't they?
Yeah, great. Anyway, anybody's probably better off at making pizzas than me, see ya.
See ya.
Ta-ra. You know, that lad couldn't give a monkeys about anything.
It's been nice not having to worry.
Yeah. Oh, hello there, young Harrison. What can I do for you?
Jenny Golden Virginia, please.
Oh, I thought you were going up market. Now you got a job.
Just means I can buy more tobacco.
Fancy a young lad like you ruining his lungs.
Patricia, what the hell has your mother sent this for?
You recognise it then? Because she doesn't want to take it to Spain with her, I imagine.
But this is your fault for saying you loved it so much.
Oh, I did love it when I was a little girl. I can't hurt her feelings with the truth, can I? Especially now, with her and Dad retiring to Spain.
So, we've been lumbered with it then.
Looks like. God, I hate it.
Oh, you can't stay in here. It'll have to go in the shed.
Yeah, I just had John and Peter Harrison help me bring it in. I wanted to remove it from the glare of the neighbours.
Perhaps you could ask John to come over again. He's doing his garden.
We'll do it, eh?
No. Look, it's too heavy. Don't want you hurting yourself.
Oh, can you ask him this time? I really don't fancy another in-depth lecture on the history of the Welsh dresser.
All the more reason for you to ask him. You know him better than I do. I don't suppose there's any sign of the prodigal Miss Margaret Clements, is there?
Well, it's early yet. There's plenty of time.
Oh, really? That was the courtesy of a small phone call. Wouldn't have done anybody any harm. Mrs. Dixon heard from Derek?
Oh, she may have. They've probably just been delayed.
Oh, well, in that case,
Mr. Harrison?
she'll be here soon.
Is there a moment?
Maybe she's made the decision for us, though. She doesn't want a job back.
Oh, Mr. Harrison, I'm sorry. Should have thought it through.
That's no problem. Hello, Max.
Hi. Yeah, thanks for coming over. No, if this is going to be too much, you will say, won't you?
No, it's no problem, really. See, I think the important thing to remember is to keep your back straight when you lift. Too many people flex the spine, which is the best way of getting a slip disc, you see.
Yeah, I know. Dad told me that when I was a lad.
Yeah, you see, if you think about it, just by bending your knees and keeping your back erect, comme ça, you see, it greatly reduces the risk of strain or even serious injury. See, if you watch the Olympic weightlifters... Have you been watching the Olympics, by the way?
No, just the highlights. Excuse me. Darling, could you put the kettle on? We'll have a cup of tea.
Drink first. Great.
Yes, of course.
Right, Mr. Luttis.
I don't want any trouble, Owen, but you know what I've come for.
I was wondering how long it'd be before you got here.
I hope I haven't disappointed you.
Look, do you want to come in?
Quite happy where I am, thanks. I just want my grandchild back where she belongs.
And I want to see.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look, come in and we'll talk about it.
Stop stalling, Owen. Just give me Louise back and I'll take her home.
She's not here.
Don't be giving me all that.
It's the truth, honest. Your mum's taking her down to my Auntie Elsie's.
And you expect me to believe that?
It's the truth. Come in and search the place. She's not here, honest. I wouldn't lie to you.
If she's not here, I'll wait. But when she does get here, I'm taking her home.
Sorry, if you can head over that way a bit more, just so I can get out.
Right.
There you go.
Okay. Just please.
Oh, actually, can you just put it down for a sec?
Oh, right.
It's all right. Just prevention's better than cure, you know.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Oh, my goodness, they certainly knew how to make good furniture in those days, didn't they?
Sure did.
Of course, the idea being that if you make this base unit firm enough, the weight of the plates stored or even displayed in this top section wouldn't be enough to tip the whole thing backwards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's right. I was just telling your husband earlier. We used to have one of these in Stamford. About 70 years old it was. Ah, it's beautiful. Got a good price for it, too, actually. That's some very good antique fairs down there, you know. People come from all over the place.
Hey. Yeah, shall we,
Oh, yes, sorry, don't get me talking about furniture. Especially old stuff. I'll bore you stiff.
Not at all.
Right, what we got?
Oh, Mr. Rogers, I'm gutted about all this as well, you know.
So am I. But you're good and you've got the baby.
But man must have took her somewhere else.
I just want Louise back.
I just wish she'd listened to me. I was really worried. I thought Sammy could harm the baby.
She wouldn't do that.
Oh, are you sure?
Now, that's enough of that. And she loves that baby. I mean, she's just overtired with Louise crying all the time.
Yeah, and perhaps Louise is crying because Sammy won't give her any attention.
I've told you, she loves Louise.
Oh, yeah? So why isn't she here, then?
Because she's knackered. She's out of her mind with worry. Owen, I don't want any trouble with you. I just want you and Sammy and the baby to get back together again.
And I want you to listen to me. You won't listen.
Listen. Owen, do you know if I thought it'd do any good, I'd give you a good hiding.
You weren't there when Sammy was bathing her. You didn't see what I saw. I know full well she could have harmed her.
But she didn't, did she? Owen, I love that baby. And I want her back home.
Tell you what, Mick, they're throwing that place up, aren't they, eh? Modern material, steel girders.
It's going to be the petrol station, isn't it?
Aye, so Maxie Farnham says.
Oh, well. Might bring a bit more trade to the pizza parlour.
Yeah, but it might take some off me, especially if it's one of them that stocks food and milk and the like. Maybe even pizzas.
I suppose so. Never mind, we just have to work harder, eh?
Yeah. Well, Michael says you're doing quite well in there.
Not too bad, Ron. It's been a bit of a struggle, but one way or another we got our first month's rent together for Terry.
Aye, he was in here before looking pleased with himself about something.
Yeah, he probably knows he's got a few hundred smackers coming from yours truly. See you later, Ron.
Ta-ra.
All right, John.
Hello, mate. Nice to see a smiling face.
See you, mate.
Hello, John.
All right, Ron?
Look at the state of that mess outside Corkle's place, look.
Yeah, it's an absolute disgrace, isn't it? If he comes any further up the parade, he'll need a street trader's licence.
I mean, it'd be one thing if he was legit, but he's obviously squatting.
Well, I'd take advice on it if I were you, mate. Have a word with Max Farnham. He deals in property, doesn't he?
What, me? Me take advice off Maxie Varley? You must be joking.
Well, don't be surprised if he come in one morning and find Corkgirl's got a stall outside your shop here.
I'll think about it. Anyway, how was your day?
All right, yeah. Not quite interested, actually. Did a bit of gardening. Watched some of the Olympics. Did a bit more gardening. Saw a rumpus over at the Rogers.
How do you mean?
Oh, you know, usual sort of thing you get around here. Sammy Rogers rushing out in a dressing gown, screaming after her dad.
Go away.
In front of everybody. Mick Johnson, he was there. Patricia Farnham. Then I ended up shifting a Welsh dresser for the Farnhams.
You did?
Yeah. And don't even mention my asthma, my age, or my chest.
Okay. Anyway, what can I do you for?
Well, while I'm here, I'll have,
No rush, John.
Go on, I'll have a packet of those mints there. You see that decision? Snappy, wasn't it? Tell you what, I'm so bored, I tell you.
I never have guessed. 14, please, mate.
Oh, does it show that much? I tell you, I should never have given up work. Can't stand it. I feel so out of things. Especially now Peter's working and bringing home a crust.
Well, hasn't Barbara got something for you to do?
Well, decorating's been done, hasn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, she must have something.
Nearest I've got to be needed by Barbara is to come up with a few ideas for the kids to raise money for school funds.
Well, there you go. That sounds worthwhile. What, a sponsored swim or something?
Nah, they do that already.
No, you do the swim.
Me?
Yeah, well, you'd be able to fill in some of that spare time you're always going on about. Go and do a sponsored jog round the Albert Dock or one of them half-marathon things.
Oh, I don't fancy any jogging.
Well, a walk then. They are a sponsored walk. 5 miles or something. You get loads of sponsors.
Do you think so?
Yeah, of course you will. Go and have a go.
You know, I think I will. I will. Cheers, Ron.
Patricia?
Yeah?
Can you give me a hand, please, darling?
What's up?
Well, if I can lift this thing, will you slide the polythene underneath, please?
Thus ensuring that the wood, which is of a pine type, will be protected from the surface, which is of a damp quality, you know what I mean?
Don't, Max. It's very good of Mr. Harrison to help.
Yeah, well, really? I mean, I don't mind him helping. It's just this imparting of knowledge. Like he's got a degree in boringology.
Ow! Max! Be careful!
Sorry, love. Oh. Look at this. It's for you. Probably instructions on how to care for the monstrosity.
I mean, look at it.
Cabinet maker must have been drunk.
Oh my gosh, it's a cheque from Mum. £5,000.
Huh?
Her and Dad are making gifts to various members of the family before they go to Spain. It's a small endowment policy they took out years ago.
It's jolly nice, isn't it?
What are you talking about? She was fit to burn a minute ago.
No, no, not her. I mean that thing. Not your mum. Well, pay for a good holiday.
Oh, I feel guilty now. I was so ungrateful.
Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, now they're in Spain, they can have cheap holidays. No, but this'll pay for something special.
You're all heart, you.
Oh, hi. Any news yet?
Nothing yet.
Do you think they'll come back?
Well, I'd love to say yes with certainty, but
I can only blame myself for them going away.
well, don't blame yourself. We all put pressure on them in one way or another.
I just feel so foolish now. I can see that they are, well, sort of a couple. But I couldn't bear to lose Derek. Well, I mean, if they've got married...
Let's just leave it till they get home, eh? We can say we're sorry for the way things were. Try and make life a little easier for them. They'll turn up when we least expect them. You see.
You know, I think I could stretch myself more than a few miles.
Oh, yeah? Like where? Liverpool to Southport.
Well, I was thinking more like the Yorkshire Dales or something.
Yeah, that won't be stretching it, that.
Well, have you know, I walked the Brecon Beacons when I was young.
Ah, when you were young.
It wasn't that long ago.
Now, we'll try telling that to your legs.
You think I'm past it, don't you?
John, there is walking and there is walking.
I could do anything I want if I put my mind to it.
Oh, all right. Like what?
Like, Liverpool to Hull, across England.
Behave yourself. That's miles away.
I'm not going to do it all at once, am I?
John, it's too far.
You know, there was a play on about that, wasn't there? The bloke that was in that, he was retired.
Oh, yeah. He died, though, didn't he?
Thanks, Ron. You really inspire me.
Hey, Peter. Your old fella, I definitely flipped here.
Well, what's he up to now? I've put some purpose in my life at last. I'm going to do a sponsored walk across England from Liverpool to Hull.
You got sunstroke or something?
And that's enough from you.
Well, you're serious?
Of course I'm serious.
Well, Mum won't be too happy.
Well, don't go telling her then. Leave that to me.
So, you're going to stick it out up north, or what?
Well, I'll see if I can stick this job first.
You've only been doing it 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know, but I feel sort of confined, you know.
I know what you mean. I used to love getting out on a movie myself.
Don't you go encouraging him.
Birds of a feather. Right. That's my nicotine levels up.
I hope you're not going to leave him then.
Certainly not.
Ah.
What?
Go and have a word with him about this Jimmy Corkill squatting business.
No, I couldn't.
Oh, come on. Don't let pride get the better of you. I'll start the ball rolling. I'm going quite well. Max!
Hello.
Hello, I'm sorry to disturb you. It's just that Ron needs some advice.
Advice? From me? Yeah. Small problem.
This Corkill business, you know. Say?
Well, everybody down at Brookside Parade pays rent legit. But I'm sure that Jimmy Corkill's squatting and he's turning the place into a dump. Of course, Barry Grant's not around, so he can't do nothing, can he?
Who do you pay the rent to?
Some estate agent.
Well, you want to, be a bit unorthodox, but send them a stiff letter.
Saying what?
Well, explain the situation. You're ruining your trade. Customers are being turned away, and you'll withhold your rent.
Well, that'd be the trick.
Well, it should do. The company need the commission from the rent, don't they?
That's a good idea, that. Hey, wait, let me estate agent hear about this.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Mum's the word. You didn't hear it from me, all right?
Maxie. Maxie! Goes without saying, mate.
Why don't you give me the money and I'll take it up to Terry's flat?
Because when he's ready, he'll come for it.
Well, that amount of cash would burn a big hole in my pocket.
Yeah, I know, that's why I've got it.
Hey, Terry, me old mucker. Have we got something for you?
All right, sirs.
All right, Mick.
Wonders when you come and do the honours.
Ah, well, been busy, haven't I? This is Mr. Rawlins. He owns a couple of cafes. You don't mind if he has a look around the place, do you?
What for?
Well, with a view to buy the equipment. Come on, I'll show you around.
It's me, isn't it? What happened, Dad?
Yeah, just talked.
Well, is Owen coming back?
I don't know, Sam. I never even got to see the baby. His mum had her out somewhere.
You didn't start shouting, did you? I mean, you haven't made things worse.
We just talked. Sammy, you've got to answer me honestly. Owen's making accusations. He's saying he took Louise away because he was frightened you might hurt her.
What? Well, why would I want to do that?
That's what he's saying.
And you believe him?
I don't know. No. No, of course I don't.
Well, why is he saying it? I mean, what if he starts telling people that about me?
I don't know. All I know is Louise isn't here, and she should be. And we've got that social worker paying us a visit on Wednesday. I'm going to work out what I'm going to tell her.
Hey, listen, thanks very much for coming, Mr. Rawlins.
Pleasure.
Don't forget to keep in touch. See ya.
This has got to be a wind-up.
Tells me it isn't. Hey, Terry, tell us it's a wind-up.
Oh, come on, lads, you know that's not my style.
So what's going on then, Tez?
Nothing's going on, I'm just looking for a buyer for the equipment.
Well, you've got one us two. And there's a month's rent there, and we can guarantee the same every month.
Oh, come on, lads, you know as much about pizza making as I do. Let's leave it to the professionals, eh?
Tez, me, Ellis and Matty, we're determined to make this place a going concern.
I want the money in one go.
We can pay in instalments. After all the problems I've had, you do this to me.
Nick, whatever problems you've had, multiply them by 10 for me.
Right, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
I want 15 grand for the equipment.
What? 15?
Yeah, cash. I want to be able to walk away from here when I want, and who knows, maybe forever.
Tez, I'm your mate.
I know. And I'm sorry it's got to be like this, but it's 15 grand cash, or somebody else gets it.